Ah, what a mournful song. Considering what happened,
My ex-boyfriend's a dick.
it's kind of appropriate, really.
Hey there, friendos. Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back with more Saints Row 2 action, although today it's more like inaction for the most part, as we're taking a break from intense action to cover up all the rival gang tags in Stillwater. This part mainly exists because this and CD collection are the only two diversions that contribute to 100% completion, so if you're watching for awesome gameplay, feel free to skip this part. I won't mind, because this part doesn't have a whole lot of action in it. Well, except for a couple places. You may notice that Cassie's doing something different with her appearance today. 90% of that has to do with how paint molecules can get stuck in one's hair, especially if it's a windy day. That's why she's rocking a crew cut, as opposed to her Meg Ryan locks. The other 10% is because I played Mark Echo's Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure, and you can only pull off this many tags if you're dressed in the world's bulkiest hoodie, jeans that are 7 sizes too big, and Timbs for funsies. Getting back to the elephant in the room, this episode and the one where I show off where the CDs are will be post-commentary, partially because the source footage for this video was roughly an hour and 20 minutes long, and partially because there are a lot of instances of me shambling about aimlessly, because the map I used, which I will link to in the description, was a little inaccurate in one or two places.
I'm just getting warmed up for the show tonight.
This little mold never killed anyone.
I think this child psychologist is a big flop.
try that again.
This doesn't make my parents flip out. Nothing will.
This shit seemed a lot stronger when I was 15.
How damn hot it is. No daughter of mine is gonna be seen in an outfit like that.
People like you?
The news keeps saying this heat wave's gonna break.
Let's see. Someone trying to take me in the shot. Now remember, let me know if you need any dumbass.
You and Gad are both going back to jail.
There is a much easier way to get into the exercise yard. Just jump the fence using the guard tower near where the tag on the northwest side of the island was. I'm not entirely sure why I'm only thinking of that solution now.
I ain't buying any of that. Here, nigga. We got you now,
This
young
barn
bitch.
may look
You-
familiar. It's actually the barn that you blow up, among other things, during airborne assault. Imagine if you weren't able to complete this tag after completing this mission. It'd be a little bit interesting, but it would be a little bit mean to completionists. Whatever. I'm just glad that the exploding methane tanks were kind enough not to completely level the barn in the process.
It's gotta stop shitting on me at some point. Let's go. Easy money.
You know, I was a quarterback when we won
You're
the
gonna
high school
apologize?
state champion.
Here, I am calling Ship It to get a free speedboat because the commander, which I used to get to Stillwater Nuclear, despawned for some reason.
Thank you for calling Ship It, the best, most affordable boat dealership in all of Stillwater. Hey, don't use too much cement. We gotta be able to log that asshole onto the boat. Well, as you can see, we're a little busy right now, but please stop by and browse our selection of aquatic transportation. Hey, hurry it up. I told Paulie this would be done by now.
And you know that I can't say no to a free speedboat. If it's free, then it's for me. That's what I always say.
You fucked with the wrong girl.
Here, I decided to kill two birds with one stone, pun mostly intended, and take out Brad, a hitman target who only spawns when you complete a tag in the barrio. Makes me wonder, if you complete all the barrio tags before getting the barrio hitman list, does that mean that you can't spawn Brad and complete that list? I'll have to investigate that sometime soon.
I know how you women operate. A man in the mirrors and drain his soul dry.
Here, I am changing the tag from the default one. In my opinion, the one with the female saint on it seems like the canon tag, because that same graphic is seen on the back of National Guard Bulldogs in Saints Row III. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe the National Guard are closeted fans of the Saints come the next game. Interpret at your own
really
leisure.
knows her stuff.
Can't believe Shawnee freebases this stuff.
Here, I accidentally started a pushback because I flew too close to Charlestown. I wondered if I could complete it without getting out of the Valkyrie, and as it turned out, I could. I'm glad the Ultor Exposed DLC gives her one of these bad mamma jammas right off the bat. It's quite the
You made a
useful
bad
vehicle.
choice.
Sorry, honey. I'm a married man. Damn it! Ah!
And it looks like Cassie is almost done painting the town purple. Sure beats the hell out of painting it red for once. Later, she's going to be painting it orange because of all the flames. But that's for another video, for that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. Holla at y'all later.